Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another Ouya video. Today, let's look at Discouraged Workers Demo. Why are they so discouraged from being a demo? This seems to be a visual novel, which means I get to read. Yay. I don't know what this game's about at all. It's a visual kinetic game. The game is a satirical story based on a popular Korean soap opera. Ooh. Oh, these are the guys who... Yeah, I know the studio, don't I? That logo looks familiar. They made something else before, haven't they? Huh. I could have sworn I seen that logo before. Yeah. I'm going to have to look that up, see what else they made. Otherwise, I was about to say cute and kawaii together. Rated teen. Ren Visual Novel Engine. Oh, it's the engine. That's what that logo is. I never wanted to be born human again. Ever. I preferred a horse. Just saying the size helped with my ego. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there's bookmarks, start reading, archives, quit, configures, and credits. Let's do start reading. What does kinetic games mean? How do I start? What button? Do I have to tap it? I do have to tap it, okay. Discouraged worker. People who want to get jobs but give up because it's impossible. Are you alright? The doorbell rings and wakes me up. I open up my eyes. God, that's gonna be fast. And see... 8:45. Doorbell rings again. It's quite annoying, but I get out of bed and walk towards the door. Who on earth is disturbing me this early? Bad time to have a heart attack. Oh, yes, hyena. Hi, Gorani, it's me. My sister is cheer for meeting me. Hold on a second. Hold on one bloody second. Hold on. Okay, let's have it be a little bit slow, can we? How about the slowest? Because I am a slow reader. Okay, return. Alright. Well, while I was buying fresh bread, you just popped in my head. So, I came to see you. And to improvise the latest sentence, she leans forward, showing me her loaves. Or gigantic twin loaves. And she shows me a bag full of bread. Bread so early in the morning? Okay, that is a little bit slow. How about we just go to regular slow? Sorry. I moved away from the doorway so she can enter the room. She grins at me, takes off her shirt, and then strides across the room and sits by the small desk. Very cute. Hey, I brought you some bagels and sesame buns. You have been. She sounds like yes. No, that's me. Damn it. No, taking the milk from the fridge, I bring it to her with a cup. Sitting across from her, I pour the milk into a cup and pass it to her. Wow, the difference between slow and slowest, isn't that? Taking a bite of her sesame bread, she stares at me. Then she opens her mouth. Why haven't you called me for so long? I heard that you haven't called Mom or Dad in a long time either. After blurting out those words, she waited for me to answer. Whoa, what the hell? Putting down... What? Hey, blinking several times. Oh, that's me blinking. I see. Well, it's... Quit blinking! Because I don't know... Quit blinking! Uncautiously. Do you have any idea how worried Mom has been? She said you haven't called her in almost 3 months. She puts down her bread and carefully asks me. Was your phone cut off? Damn! I'm so ashamed of myself. I can't even raise my head in front of my sister. I keep silent for a moment and just drum my fingers to the desk. Take it! Then she hands me a white envelope out, holding a handbag at She hands me an envelope! What is this? I take it and open and see what's inside. Money! with the envelope. I give it back to her right away. What's this? Why are you giving this to me? I got paid. I get paid for my milkshake. It brings all the boys to the yard. They like it's better than yours. It gives me a smile. Because you're not working now, I'll be happy if it's helpful to you. In contrast with her smiling face, I am very embarrassed. Needless to say, I exclaim, scrolling at her. No, I cannot take this. Slowly takes the money to my pocket. Saying that, I shake my hand and fold the envelope. How can I take this money from my little sister? I can't do it. Look, you give many things to me, and now it's my turn to help you. Please. She replies with slightly serious expression on her face. She hadn't changed. And as if she was going to take the envelope back, she covers it with two hands and slowly gives it back to me. I stop talking and look from her, just staring off into the distance. Take it, and please keep your chin up. It's not like you. Look, you're smart, intelligent, well endowed. Why don't you go get a job, you bastard? I don't want to bring you down. With a strong voice, she tries to cheer me up. As soon she smiles again and says to me, okay, then let's eat. Num 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 num, yum yum yum, go to food. I hesitate for a while, but soon I decide to follow her. Arigato. Wait a minute, it's Korean. Damn, I don't know how to say that in Korea. And with my answer, she nods her head and picks up her bread again. She's a good sister. My adorable, beautiful, well-endowed sister. Eating bread, we chat about the best bakery in town and those sort of things. Still pretty fast. So, Yun-Yon, don't forget to give me Mom a call, okay? And while she's saying that, she tilts her head slightly to her right with the thumb and a finger. What? No, hold on. Alright, I'm a slow reader. But yeah, again, from slowest to slow is a bit of a change. Oh, so is this all going to be just me trying to keep up? See, look how slow that is. I give a reply to her. Yeah, take care. See you later. Okay, goodbye. See, we have time to talk now. It's nice slow. She opens the door with her right hand, and I'm still in this voice. Well, who cares? It's my real voice. I must come clean. This is really how I sound. I'm tired of living a lie. Anyways. I hoped you would stay longer and eaten all the bread with me. I say to myself, looking at the bag of bread while she walks away out of the door, out of my sight even. Then I sit by the desk and open the envelope Haina gave me. Wait, there's more than one check in it. I look at the individual checks in their envelope and count them. There's $1 million. My God, there's 10 checks in here. 1 million won. It's too much. I raise my head and let out a sigh. Well, no matter how much she gave, you were going to take it anyways. Yeah, I'm in that desperate situation now to myself. How could you refuse? Monologue. 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 It's when you're talking to yourself. I'm jobless. I'm 28-year-old. You're young, you bastard. After graduation, some of my friends got jobs, and some of them got married. And they have been living happily with their new families. Me? I become an otaku. But I didn't finish university. And I'm unemployed. And I'm still not married. A neat. Well, what's even worse, I don't even have a boyfriend to... I don't have a boyfriend to go out with either. I've been desperately looking for a boyfriend. I mean a girlfriend. What a shame. I'm too young to stay cooped indoors all day long. How did this happen? Well, I'm socially awkward. That's how it happened. After thinking for a long time, I just drew a sigh. Again, you draw a sigh by drawing the S first, then the I, and the G. Anyways, a year ago. Excuse me, an interview at a restaurant. I'm standing in the front. This is a restaurant. In spite of many interview experience, I still get so nervous. Sexy lady, Miss Guyon, sitting at the desk. Oh, character +1. What was that up there? Sitting at the desk, she looks at me and resume alternatively, then asks me, just like her apprentice, her questions is pretty sharp. Appearance. Yes, madam. Undaunted, I answer without hesitation in a loud voice. What made you choose our company? Even as she picks up a cup filled with water and drink, she kept her eyes fixed on me. Oh, my phone is about to die. Okay. I answer without hesitation. My phone's about to die. Do you mind if I leave? I have job counseling at an employment information center. Oh, I see. They suggested I get a job in the food service, meaning you have no skills and they sent you to work at McDonald's. They recommended your company. I visited once and look. When I visited, I was touched by the staff's kind service. So I decided, I thought she was going to talk. I decided to apply for a job myself. After I finished my answer, she smiled contentedly and asked me another question, while almost looking at my resume. Why also? Ha, did you well? You also worked as a coordinator at 00 Hospital for 2 years. Yes, that's right. I was fired for drug abuse and have a class 1 qualification as a... Ooh, why are you getting a job at a... Yeah, why, if you're that skilled, why work somewhere else? Yeah, excuse me. You can read. I'll just sit here. We can just watch it together. I'm just wondering why you want to work at a food service industry instead of continuing to work at a skilled hospital coordinator. In spite of her friendly manner, I winced for a moment. If I tell her the truth, I will definitely fail to get a job here. You want to try something different. You always like to feed people. You want to get a job as a chef? I also had a similar question to the previous interview, and whatever I asked, and what? Lie again. Yes, you lie. It's a job interview. After I graduated from high school, I worked at a family restaurant for a while, until entering university. And after seeing the manager there, I dreamt of someday becoming a professional manager, just like her, in the food service industry. No, you want to be a chef. But I had to go to university. Then, whilst at school, my family budget became tight, and I started to work at the hospital to make ends meet. By the hospital, she means strip club. Working at the strip club, I became sick of doctors, which, by the way, no, doctors are the ones at the strip clubs, who didn't sincerely care for their patients. So I decided to quit, and today, I look forward to a change. I finished my answer in a confident voice. She nods her head and continues to ask questions. So, why'd you pick Mickey D's? The job will be much harder than previous job. Are you ready for that? What? Working in a hospital? What the? You're saving lives versus serving hamburgers. Whatever. Here's my last question. What do you think a customer is? Someone who's willing to pay for my goods. Don't take that out of context. Okay, calm down. Arrange words first. For a moment, I racked my brain to find the right words. And I organized them in my mind. I think a customer is like an old friend at home. An old friend at home. No, the customer is the enemy and must be defeated and pounded into the ground. Okay, making a disappointed face, the interviewer pulls her chair forward and leans forward to his table. Oh, did I say something wrong? Okay, let me try to explain further. You just go dig the hole deeper, why don't you? I have some friends back home that I can't get in touch with often because of my busy life. Still doesn't help. And sometimes they visit me from far away. Not helping. Then I welcome them and dish up dinner for my friends. Then my friends go back to their houses far, far away. We don't know when we will meet again, but we promise each other to meet again someday in the future with these good memories. This is what a customer is to me. God, what am I talking about? As soon as I finish that answer, I think the interview today is completely screwed up, and I mentally retract my tongue. She puts my resume down and claps her hands together on the desk. Did I get the job as a teller? Only moving her 4 fingers and her right hand up and down, she makes a motion like polishing a pole. No, wait a minute. I can't read her face. Her poker face. Miss Chow Gyun. Yes? Yeah, whose voice am I? I'm nervous about her calm voice. After a while, she stops moving her forefinger, looks up at me, and says, "Customers can't be friends, but I personally think your answer was perfect. If possible, I want to begin training you right now." Ah, OMG, the interviewer says with a smile on her face. Me, who is leaping forward in joy in my mind. I'm going to California in my mind. Carolina. Damn it. I give you 10 out of 10 for your interview, but as there are many experienced applications, I can't be 100% certain that you are the best person for the job. So, undoes Buckles, how will you work for the job? Damn it, why do I always make it the sexual thing? Because I'm a guy? Possibly. So we didn't get that job, I take it. By the way, this is a hotel room, not an apartment. That was my last interview, but there was no call. It always went like that. The interviewer always says there will be good news, but never delivers. And they'll work together soon. Leaves me to drinking, I tell you. Me alone in this hotel room. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sick of Again, that's the problem with depression. You sleep in, then you feel worse because you slept in, and it's just a cycle. I cry like a child, hitting my pillow with frustration. Oh, what the hell's that? Did you just throw up? I drank and threw up holding... What? Why'd you throw up? I was just lying in my bed, doing nothing but staring up at the ceiling. I'm sick of everything. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? I'm a discouraged worker. There's the title, Concept +1. Yeah, that's what sucks when you're down in the dumps and you just kind of don't want to do anything but sleep in and just makes you feel worse. Kind of a cycle there. Standing in front of the desk for a while, I get depressed. Looking down at Heina's bread for a while, I still have tears in my eyes. Sitting by the desk, I pour the milk into a cup and take a sip of it. She means whiskey. I bite off a small chunk of sesame bread. Tears pour down my face as the trumpet player next door won't shut up. Do you remember first love? Her name was Rosie and she had 5 sisters. What? Feel better? Me? Hey, listen. You're not a teenager anymore. A man sitting across my table stares tearlessly while running through his... What? Teasingly. I know that. I mutter with a wire face. Is this canon in D minor? Anyways, he and I are the same age, and we know each other since we were high school. I love canon in D minor. During high school, I always thought he was a strange boy who never showed any emotion, and he always had a poker face. But as time went by, he gradually changed little by little. It is canon. No one would cry so pitifully like you, eating bread in that room. His face looked as if he was talking to a kid. You know what? You are the bad guy, coming into my place uninvited. Wait a minute, is he in your apartment? You've been drinking. I avoid his eyes. Today is a very strange day. Heenan came over unexpectedly so early in the morning, and soon after she left, Yoo-hoo came over. Well, anyways, what a sight. I've been late a month, so I was... Why did he appear so abruptly? You know, I was surprised. Your door was wide open, and a crying girl was eating bread alone inside. So why did you come over here without telling me you were coming? It's your fault, you know. Your phone's been cut off for months and unpaid bills. So, what was I supposed to do but visit? You bastard. Why do you come? There's 2 circles, my boobs. I can use their Wi-Fi whenever I want. Wait? Are you kidding? Why is he being so insincere? Then why haven't you talked to me for so long? Supporting himself against his elbows in the table and chair. That was a sentence. He bends his body to the left and asks me, how could I contact you when I'm in such an embarrassment? Look, I was busy, all right? I was washing my hair. Dude, that's not true. Our relationship is special. Oh, so special. Well, you are right. And with that, we made out. I breathe a sigh. Yoo-hoo is a pretty weird man. After graduating from high school, he joined the military. And since he was discharged, he's been living in a semi-basement room near Hancock University. I know that's not what it says, but I'm reading it how I want to read it. And because he loves music so much, he always has canon D minor playing behind him. He doesn't have a job and just plays in his band. Yoo-hoo is living in his own isolated world, far from others. Damn it, why is it I'm trying to read a book and my stomach is revolting. Yoo-hoo doesn't compromise. Oh, dear Lord, I might die from what I ate. Whew. When I was young, I thought that was cool. What, having an indigestion? He was so thoughtful and felt like an older brother. However, as soon as I began my life as an adult in society, everything seemed to be different. But Yoo-hoo might be more desperate than many other people because he's just a singer in a rock and roll band. Though he never shows the side of him to other, I vividly remember when he said after he was discharged from the military. His eyes were so intense at the moment he first told me. Hey, come on, why don't you and me go on a date and have some fun with cake? I'm running out of sanity. Why? Anyways, cold coffee is like an empty life. I don't understand Yoo-hoo when he says something weird like that. I forgot his voice already. Anyways, the song ended, so did my life. Because I have nothing to say, I just mumbled a answer to him. Then I picked up my cup on the table and take a gulp of coffee. As soon as I did, the music started up again. Yoo-hoo picks up his small, demonstrated cup, demi-test. He likes espresso, but I don't understand why he likes that sort of thing. He's a caffeine addict, that's why. Here, have some bread. I can't remember what he was. It was kind of like Skeletor. Anyways, Yoo-hoo cut off a piece of honey bread with his fork and held it out for me. Shin Kon corner. So after our one-night stand with Yoo-hoo, takes me outside to the streets, saying that I need fresh air. Yes, you do. He's walking on my right, and I am on his left. Well, that's how that works. A little bit away from him. Even though it's only midday now, it's still pretty crowded here today. Is there something special going on today? Why is so crowded? Why is it so crowded? Yoo-hoo doesn't look well. Is he social anxiety too? You don't like crowded areas, do you? Wow, I don't feel well. He looks like he's just about to throw up any minute now. Yeah, I know the feeling. My God, are you going to throw... Way to think your thoughts. Surprise! I strongly shake his arms. Wake up, man! Snap out of it! Then he looks at me, giggling. Hee. I'm just kidding. I give Yoo-hoo a serious kick to the crotch, and then turn and look away from him. It doesn't please me at all. Oh, there it is. Yeon. It's a place to get coffee. I don't think you two ever heard my comment about his joke. And I instantly turn my head into the direction that he is looking. Huh? He is pointing over to the right. I try to see what Yoo-hoo is pointing at, but because he's blocking my view, that bastard, I can't see what it is. I grab Yoo-hoo's left arm and pull him towards me to get a clearer view. Then I kiss him on the cheek. What are you doing? That's better. I can cringe my neck to see what he's pointing at. It's a cell phone shop. Oh yeah, we need a phone. Okay, so what? I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love with a Yoo-hoo I can't... That's kidding. I love Yoo-hoo. That's kidding. Yoo-hoo looks down at me, and I look up at him. Our eyes lock. Soon, Canon and D minors play in the background. Very appropriate. I realize that we are too close. We are silent for a while. Right now, time between us stops. Why for the rest of the world it continues as it was before. Poetic. Nice. After a moment, I blink my eyes and take a step backwards. I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I said to Woohoo mostly to end the awkward silence between us. He actually said something. There was no awkward. He was hitting on you, lady. Then Yoo-hoo gazes up at me and at the shop and says, you said Hyeon gave you some money for unpaid phone bill. Let's go pay the thing now. So that way I can call you, send you some dick pics, okay? No, later. I'll go alone. Turning my head, I answered in a feeble voice instead. The clerk will probably say that I got a lot of pastel booze or something like that. I don't want you to see me in a shameful situation. He saw you throwing up in the morning and crying. Just saying. Then he grabs my wrist by the hand. No, he grabs my hand by the wrist and pulls me towards him. Hey, I said no. No means no. I holler at Yoo-hoo, but he's completely ignoring me. Although I try to resist, It seems too futile. Then we arrive at the shop and he practically has to drag me inside. Hey, it's Eris from Fairy Tale. Come in, may I help you? I'm the same voice as your damn sister. A perky clerk. Very perky. They're very perky. Coming to the entrance. Boom, boom, bum. We would like to pay for this phone deal. By the way, she's black and white, but her mouth is still colored. Good. Come over here, please. Then the woman claps her hands together and leads Yoo-hoo to the table. Excuse me. Yoo-hoo sits in a chair across from... Her face just disappeared and sits by the table. Bop, gazes at Yoo-hoo the entire time. He's dealing with my unpaid bills for me? Yes, he's trying to get in your pants. Okay, done. Anything else you need? She asks Yoo-hoo, and he answers by shaking his head. No, thank you. Why is things just suddenly highlighted here? He comes over to me, gestured that we should leave by opening the door for me. So I get up and follow him. Then the clerk says something. You little bitch, pay next time or else I'll stab you. She's doubled. Oh, hey, you look familiar. Have I seen you on the internet? Me? No, I post YouTube videos drunk, but I haven't shown my face. As I am about to turn around, Yoo-hoo suddenly pulls his arm around my shoulder and guides me out. Yoo-hoo, something's wrong. Let's get out of here, Yun. What? Wait, why? What are you doing? Did you just rob this place? He pushes me out the shop. With his hand still on my shoulder, well, at least it's only there, we start to walk through the crowd. Hey, Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! After being led by him for a while, I said to him. But he ignores me and keeps walking forward. He does not look well.